Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back by a new video of This is Gamelord. Today, I have another NTW3 battle replay, and this time it's in 3v3 where I take part in. And this battle is pretty close, and yeah. So it's actually so close that at the end it was really taking like who's gonna take the win. So I hope you're gonna win this, and yeah. Let's just jump right into the battle. So we'll fast forward because it's just scouting stage. We're approaching the cavalry. Also, before I forget to play with the corps of a third coalition. And I played like Marmont. And this is the first battle. I actually say I did a good job. So here we have Masséna, who's gonna prepare his infantry pretty soon. Meanwhile, the third coalition, Russian third coalition and Austrian third coalition corps are moving in. We are playing on the map of Aspern. Yeah, Aspern. It's a fun map. It's a nice map, and combat is actually all over the place. But you start to see that I'm just gonna continue fast forward because I thought the battle would be closer, but it's gonna take a while. But they were trying to attack me, this Austrian Chauffour Léger, but I think this gav popped up. Yeah. Artillery's already shelling the enemy position. Nice. Even killing some. Even more nice. I'm just scouting, and I kinda know what happens down here because I fought down here. I actually don't know what's happening here. But for the most people that are played on Aspern, usually the coalition, the Imperial side takes the village. Like you can see now, it's more the coalition that has the village. It's still just scouting stage. I thought battle was already a bit closer. And infantry of Masséna is still moving forward. And boy, I really like these uniforms. And now, yeah, the blobs as well. Boy, when horse artillery arrived and I actually set them up pretty fast and started shelling them. Yeah, mostly Gav is still being used, still Gav play. And then we have actually the most Gav play, and excuse me. You have actually the most Gav. I hate it when you do fast forward, the game starts lagging. So on this side is most Gav play and most engagement and such. And I really start to see here the Gav that's gathering up. My artillery that's starting to lumber and shell the enemy. Still on the side of the infantry? Nope, we start to see infantry. The Tiroler Jagers. Een Jäger. The Tiroler Jäger. Okay. Honestly, they look good. But they're gonna come in and take the city right, the building right away. And here we see the Russians with some more infantry going into the village. Honestly, during the playing of the game, I didn't notice.
This building
has fallen to the enemy. I don't think it's a good shot, but I'm creating some casualties at the enemy side, and it's all going well. Russia is moving into the village. I missed the Cav engagement between Russia and the French Cav. My bad. So yeah, okay, I thought the battle would start pretty soon, but it's more troop movement, me shelling the enemy position. Is this my general? No, yeah, it's my general. Oh boy, I like the uniforms. Do I see some more Cav engagements? I don't know, on the minimap, on the minimap it looks like it's about to happen. Meanwhile here we have just the Cav messing up, infantry taking the village and the buildings. Meanwhile the units in here were shooting my men, but not gaining any casualties. And now Davu is gonna take my position down here, and I'm gonna guard the city. So we started here to advance into the city. I think I'm able to slow down the time now. The confusion is actually pretty big. But there is nothing to see. I'm tired? I'm really tired today. Oh wait, I had a casualty. One. I have just one casualty here. One casualty, that's it. My 6-pounder is still shelling the enemy. Enemy Cav, I don't think I do a lot of, well, a decent amount of damage for a 6-pounder. Another Cav engagement in all the way back here, the French going in against some Russian Cavs. Dragoons against Russian assaults. Yeah, we all know who's gonna win. I'm honestly surprised it took quite that long. Here, the French even sent some a combat general for the cavalry over. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take the map again. I noticed that the troops, since I have this building, I was already read the collision will be in the village. I didn't notice that the troops are already pouring in. And we start to see more and more infantry of Austria and Russia. Well, almost all infantry is down here. And still, I'm marching through the village, knowing this can turn out really nasty, really fast. My ally set up some 12-pounders, also shelling the infantry. And here's actually a most combat's gonna be. And here I suddenly saw all the Russian infantry. I was like, yep. I gonna try to set myself up pretty fast and then try to hold, but then yeah, you see just the Russians starting to pop up. I was like, yeah, no, fuck this, I'm out. And I'm gonna just set up a defensive line. I thought it was down here somewhere. Just defensive line. Trying to hold, meanwhile my ally is trying to focus more on here in the building. Okay, I thought the combat over there started way earlier than here. Apparently I was wrong. And I think that's less of my army is now arriving. No, I've got a couple of troops left that are still arriving, but most of my armies arrived. And here we start to see the skill of almost all infantry units are down here. So I may have made a fault with putting my defensive line already down here, but not up here. And you can see they're just marching towards me. And this building would be a pain in the ass to take. Bird was shooting them. I hope we're doing damage. Doing bit damage. Not with something to write home at. To whom? And yeah, I'm just gonna deploy my man. Able to shoot at them at close range.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
And I hope I can get them in the first volley. Yeah, I think I can get a awesome shot out of this. And you see they're already raving. I need decent amount of kills just in this first volley before they even react. And then I'm moving even this unit around the corner here to shoot in on their flanks. Then we realize it and move away. And here you see the enemy just took a building. And you see a lot of Russians and Russian and this British, Swedish, Russian combined force getting down here. My ally is mostly Kev, I think? I don't know. But I know one thing, the artillery is hurting us. The enemy sets up artillery down here, a deep good spot, and they're shooting us hard. And I'm tired as fuck. Yeah, and here's me just trying to fill up these gaps, trying to still shoot at the enemy. Hoping to do some damage. But here's actually still nothing really happening. Meanwhile, the combat starts here from the beginning. But I will have to say I like this unit. I like these uniforms. Gonna sit back down here, just do the zoom function. And screenshot. What? Is there something especially happening? Not really, this unit is wavering already. Yeah, this unit's already wavering. And now I actually noticed something and yeah, they're going in by net, and this is the moment I thought, yeah, okay, I need to retreat out of the village. So
Our men are running, sir.
Call now, or in a couple of seconds I call a general retreat and start to evacuate every single unit in the village. Normally. Down here still nothing really happening. Yeah, here we go. I finally start to retreat troops. But I broke one of their units. So I'm happy about that, but now everybody in the villages got the order to retreat. I just stand on the edge of the village down here. I did not what I was supposed to do, but I was happy with my performance here. I didn't really kill myself. I'm surprised that they can reach. Not really doing a lot of damage, but still. And now I'm watching it, we maybe had just a push here. But yeah, yes, well, actually I think we had bigger troops, we could actually just push. Where's my 6? Oh, here's my 6-pounder. Yeah. My 6-pounder bring a bit back. And here's my 6-pounder. A 6-pounder horse artillery and just a 6-pounder foot artillery. something special happening? No, it's quite slow pace, and my ally is shelling the cavalry down here, doing some damage. Which a main fight is happening down here. It's not really the most exciting thing to watch. It's more like slow pace battle, but we are now 50 minutes into the battle. We have almost, yeah, a little less than 45 minutes left in the battle. And we're doing the best we can. Wait, 120 looks... This unit looks so much... Okay, this unit looked a lot smaller than it looks now. And see just the amount of Russians down here. Yeah, here's my 6 power. I was looking for it because what am I gonna do? I can deploy it down here. And then just shoot next to my man and trying to shell the Russians, trying to do some damage with them. Is smart? I don't know. I got decent amount of kills with the artillery, I guess. I didn't really... Well, honestly, I killed almost as much as I lost myself.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Is my general? No, this isn't my general. Where's my general? All the way down here. What? Sure, I guess. Is my ally finally decided to start the attack? I think it does. Oh my god, I saw just the blood flying. Don't know if you saw it, but I saw the camel going through. And they just let the artillery shell them. Oh, they already brought my cavalry back out of range. Because you can see here, it's just one big batch of artillery. Are they even able to shoot over the man? I don't think so. Oh my god, my game started to become a bit laggy. I don't have a feeling it's smooth anymore. Animations look smooth though. Yeah, now, okay. It was, I think, just a frame drop or something. I had a feeling the game started to lag a bit. But yeah, I'm preparing my 6 pound just to shell on the reinforcements down here because, like you can see, 144, 142, 144 unit sizes. Those are big, especially when my units are 108, 108, and 128. Yeah, okay, it is not that smooth, I hear it. Now you can shoot, it's not the smoothest anymore. Come on, I hope you can drop a volley soon. I think here the volleys are really popping off. I'm just late with that volley, so let's wait. Come on, drop a volley, come on. Nope, I call another retreat. Oh yeah, my allies taking quite some heavy casualties, so we can just link up. I'm just looking at them here and I see just that enemy, that Frenchman. Somewhere around here I also saw that Frenchman. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, here it is. Just a random dead Frenchman. Died of an heart attack, I guess. Still, my artillery is now shooting. Still in the village. You can see how my artillery is aiming towards and just shooting. And killing people. It does really do a lot of damage, but every single dead enemy down here is a lot for me right now. I even think I'm even next to them. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Just allowing my artillery to shoot on the front lines down here. Let's go on here. The attack. The attack has started. And I need to learn to speak English again. Attack has started. I think. Yeah, I think that Sweden has lost the Swedish unit. Has a lot more problems killing the enemy. But I don't know. The enemy. So are they killing the enemy? Us or not? Because we don't shoot in the front line. We can't shoot in the entire unit. Oh man, it looks good. Oh, that's funny. I had to press the button way earlier. If I pressed the button way earlier, I could really show the cannonball flying through. Something happening here, forcing the Russians a bit. These British forces back. That's about it. Meanwhile, my ally is doing quite some damage. And honestly, I think if we had pushed now, I think we would have won this engagement pretty easily. Because it's gonna be another new battle engagement that's gonna happen down here. Go and drop a volley, please. Oh yes. I hear cap engagements. Not. Oh my god, the Russians are gonna come on the flank, not on units that can form square. I hope they form square, and they do. Oh my god. I think they formed the square just in time. Now they get even shot by enemy crossfire. They should break for sure, yes they do. Oh, but you shoot this, ooh, I would bring Shun back and let them recase the morale. Never mind. This artillery is so painful. I realize here we have still some units from the same ally. So there's still some troops in the back, quite some cavalry. The problem here, we slowly start to attack again. My 6-pounder foot artillery is still going back and forth. Also scav down here. Yeah. Russians also. So there are a lot of cav. We are here slowly but surely breaking the enemy. Oh my god, these units are almost break. Oh yeah, landwehr. These units can break pretty easily. Oh come on, I would like to make a shot of this with the units with enemy firing in the back. I hope I got a good shot out of that, I'm not sure. But like you can see, we just start to push again into the village. And my ally is gonna again focus on this building and this section. It's just the sheer amount of cavalry down here. We will be able to take it if we just messed up a lot of cav down here and then charged, but here is 3 Austrian cav units, here is Russian cav units, here's still more cavs. There's shit enough cav by the enemy and we don't have that much cav. So what's happening in the village? We're just marching up, like it's no big deal. Oh boy, these uniforms look good. We're just trying to face us and I was Now I was really worried, trying to keep a gap open so my artillery could shoot at the front line of the here, because you can see the unit size are pretty big, and I'm able to chip away from that, so I can do it. And if I can, even one unit in the back line down here. For why do I do this? Just to boost this damn morale. The units of these 3 units will be boosted because of this 1 unit. Where's my artillery now? My artillery here is coming back to here, I started, I was trying to set them up down here just to shell them. Meanwhile, Russia. Meanwhile, the third coalition is pushing up more troops down here. Can they form square? Not really, but the artillery is striking in there. As some of them can.
Glorious victories, huh?
It's soon to be over. It's just this battle, I don't know what to say. It's hard because it's kind of all over the place, and here actually we disengaged. We broke the gap down here. I need to pay way more attention on the entire north of the battlefield, all the way down here. We really disengage everywhere, and artillery is still doing a good job by shelling the infantry. Also, they are chipping away. My 6-pounder is still here, chipping away from them. I hope. Oh, just. Honestly, you see a couple of dead people here. That's also some. Come on, that's my artillery gonna shoot again. That's actually what I'm waiting for. Oh, I think I got him. And just started artillery hitting here, and the numbers are dropping. Also, I did a decent amount of units killing down here. Not a lot, but it's still quite some. And we're calling a general retreat down here. This unit didn't form square, but I form square with this unit, and I lose my 6 fires down here. Just like that. Yeah. Good play of Austin is just take out a 6-pounder. Just like that. And you can see I'm pulling back my units, so I'm gonna try to link up with them again. Am I winning? Yeah, sort of. It's not really clear who's winning, who's not. And I can still hear some 5 reserve and 1 combat general. What's happening down here? Artillery shelling, and we're gonna go in for another attack. Okay, that was the most silly casualty. Artillery shoots only kills this guy. But Austria with just this artillery position is so good. Well, I say to see just a cannonball flying through the man, flying through the ranks. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh, come on, drone volley. Oh yeah, looked good. Just need some luck there. Yeah, Atlanta won't be able to survive that long. And Hans is sort of falling asleep. Meanwhile, he's attacking with a cuirassiers. He's taking with the cuirassiers into the flanks of this Lantry. Oh my god. This Lantry is dead. Which we come through Dragoons and quite some units are not countering them. Yeah. They've early it's in 3v3, but they have massive armies. Okay, maybe they don't have a lot of troops here, but still, if you look the amount of troops they have compared to us. Okay, I don't know about how many reinforcements and backup they have in reserves. That's the term I'm looking. I feel my 5 reserves. That's about it. I feel 3 of my cav I actually forgot about. Indeed, the Austrians gonna do a cav engagement, and are they gonna do it? They can do it in square. And these are very serious, not? No, just 3 doings. And they break, like just like that. They just break. And okay, we're now just like half hour to go, and still this battle is in full swing. And this battle in the city has occurred again. That's happening, yeah, not a lot. Here is the most happening at the moment. Just Cav going back and forth, trying to kill each other. Okay, my computer's starting like again a bit. Okay, I've got it back. I'm really feeling the game's not smooth anymore. Just seeing the camera moving around. But really, all this until we make it hard for us to make a decent move. Oh boy, I'm tired. But here you see, I'm able to force the coalition back. I'm able to force them back, I'm able to break them. So that means I'm gonna start advancing pretty soon. Right now, I'm gonna start advancing, gonna try to kill as much units of them as possible, and now I'm on the offensive. Meanwhile here, I think everything is kinda set. Or this artillery is maybe set up a bit too late. Okay, I've never seen these units, and to me, I would more say it's more like colonial units. Is it limbering up again? Yeah, and now the artillery is dead. They are going in. The Cav is coming inside, but I don't think the Cav will be in time. Oh, the Cav is in time. And the Cav is even just striking in other Cav. I think, yep. I don't think the French will win this. Austrian Cav coming by, hitting an infantry unit. I don't think that's planned. Going for the general. I think it's safe to say now that this army is dead, or that the coalition is winning on this flank. Yeah, they're able to push them quite far back. Here I'm still able to. I'm surprised I didn't really push a lot further. But I'm still starting to break units left, right, back, and center. And here I'm just gonna move, push in, be more aggressive. Meanwhile, here, units are in the building, fighting, sort of. This building is also a bit bugged, so this fight is gonna continue for ages, but that's because the building is bugged. You can see it here. This unit down here, this unit is standing just here doing nothing. Same with them, he's on the floating. He's less fight being held. So I'm bringing left, right, center. I'm even moving the troops down here. Just trying to shoot through every single open spot I can. I just realized they're standing with the backs to me. So if I have two good units, I think these two units, if I just order him to charge in here and him to charge in here, in melee charge, I think we'll do a decent job. I just realized it now that they didn't really were looking towards me. And now this unit is actually, army was in decent shape, but now, man, it's mostly infantry. It can still do some damage, and here it's even why. No, it's Tavu. Just charging the flanks. Here is mine. Then I saw this open spot that also couldn't hold square down here. Just I said, hey, why don't you charge the flanks of them? Just trying to lift the pressure of my ally. You can see what's going on. They bring in Chafolique. And we just trying to get out there. Meanwhile, we're fighting here. Trying to get push them back, trying to get artillery. Meanwhile, I'm slowly but surely pushing into the village. And we broke the units. Did we lose Kev? No, we didn't. We didn't. We broke these units. They are still on the retreat, trying to buy some time for us because all these units are distracted, trying to kill him. I mean, if they actually took all these units here and marched them down here on our flank, it would be over. Let's take these the Austrian units and these 3 Russian units and push them here, or only the Austrian units and push them on our flank. It would be done for us. We didn't have the men to face them. I had an idea with these units to actually go and flank around, trying to get force the units that are in here to fall back, but later I realized that maybe they have units in here and I don't want to spend all my men in getting those houses. And here's me just going in for artillery. Artillery is they won't be able to drop a shot. I'm getting artillery pretty quick, actually pretty easy. And they're gonna try to save it, but they just run away. When this breaks, they run away because they see Tyrants coming. You can see here the towers actually broken and actually burnt. Nobody's really fighting anymore. You can actually see some French units in here. I see some French. Here's some French, that's about it. And still, I'm breaking these units now. Now I'm having some momentum, so I start to push forward. I had no idea what these men were doing. These men were in range of this house and I got the bug that units always gonna march towards the house. It's a dumb bug, but it happens sometimes. Down here, almost the entire Russian army is focused on them. And Austria now is actually doing what I said, pushing them on the flank. pushing us on the flank. On Davos flank. Oh, this house fell earlier. It would be an entire other game, different story. But your house is bugged, and that's... Oh, it would be funny if the game, if the mods finally start to change it a bit. Are they going in this mess, or going to try to take out the artillery? Can you shoot from square knots? No, they can't. So I would personally mess up and Gav force. Well, like you don't have a lot of Gav anymore. Russia is here engaging us. Animation is still pretty smooth, and still the lag is pretty high. And it's an engagement between the Russians and the French just calling it a day. But still the Russians broke. Oh my god. France is beast. One unit came back, standing down here, it's exhausted. I moved my cav up because I'm gonna try to support my army and my ally here with my cav as good as I can. So first time I use my cav very wisely. And here you can see smoke coming from the buildings because I could shot from the buildings. And that's also the time I return my man as well. The French are going in. The French are going in this Austrian Gav units. Oh, wait, it's infantry. Okay. But here's going more. More cav. I'm surprised. We're how long in? About 4. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm tired. Good. We're in for about 40 minutes and still with Gav. My Gav's healthy, didn't see any combat. And you see that I'm going around and trying to get on their flanks to charge them in the flank. Meanwhile, I'm moving this Gav forward, trying to threaten them and fall back. From in between these buildings, I'm actually shooting at the enemy. And just holding down here for now and... Oh, I want to say he's still fresh unit. No, this unit came back. Sad. Sad that the ally came back. The enemy came back. My horse gun, I limit them up. I'm also going to support. Also start shelling down here somewhere. I've got where it was exactly. Here's my cav coming in. This is not doing nothing, they just finally starting to do something. But it's way too late. My cav is near. My cav wants some blood. And here they have that blood. And none of these units can form square, so actually if I just kept pushing like we're doing here, we're just going in melee and we're trying to break as much units as possible. It's really Gav engagement of Gav infantry and everything you want to see in a good Gav engagement, a good melee charge. Even though I lose my Gav down here, we're still able to do decent amount of damage down here. Even the infantry is not just going in, trying to take as much units as possible. And you see all Russians down here are breaking. Okay, now the animation starts to be not so smooth anymore. Now they are smooth again. And they couldn't prepare themselves to drop a volley, but they failed and now are caught in a melee engagement. But we all know who's gonna win this. So all these units here broke because of one Cav, because of my Cav unit. Was it worth it? Yes. Even though I lost the unit, it was worth it. Ooh, they should engage here. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna shoot on the flank with them. And they break. The general is going in. The general is going in. What a mad lad. We didn't engage right away, even though we're shooting in the flanks. What a mad lad. The general are gonna pick on the next units. The combat general. What a mad lad. Really? He lost 6 men, but no general yet. That's kinda sad. This is just a remainder of a pretty big army, the entire army that went all around here. I'm really impressed with how little French men, just with good coordination, you can accomplish such good things. Because down here, the village is ours. Most of the village, half of the village. But this my reserve force. I'm gonna try to line them up with them, because Tavu is also almost entirely destroyed. Mostly because artillery. Artillery is so crucial. And you see that just Masena is not out of combat yet, not out of the fight. He's not trying to distract as much units, he's still quite fighting at him. And the coalition knows that it spent a lot of resources trying to kill these units. And most of the men didn't have the sense. Because you see what they're doing? They're shooting, they're falling back. They're shooting, falling back. It's a good tactical retreat. Meanwhile, the fighting here still worked. Yeah, their artillery is still shooting and shelling us. And here I am trying to support my ally in outside the village. So I'm slowly but surely falling back a bit and trying to get as much units and trying to get quite some units to support the assault somewhere else. Even with my cavalry, I'm trying to support them. Only sad thing is, almost every unit here came from square. Austria units as well. So actually, I could actually already do just the long game, go around, and then just charge in the back. Yeah, it's also you don't see what they have here. That's the biggest problem. But we're shelling the cavalry, shelling the infantry, and the fighting has mostly died down a bit. I'm with my cavalry down here just really to support my ally. My ally here is trying to distract most of their units. Meanwhile, I'm also defending the village, and you can see bringing back units and trying to support somewhere else. They want to go with melee. Only thing I did was put them to face here. Oh, I could put them in square. If I could do it. Just get the firepower and trying to get to break them. Didn't really work out. But now they're gonna try, if I'm not mistaken, trying to take out them. Not really. Has the fighting finally begun down here? Not really. And still 15 minutes to go. And still the combat is far over. So who's gonna win this? LOC, the coalition probably, but militarily it will probably be us. I'm shooting through this gear. Oh my god, enemy's not looking at me. I'm just getting 3 kills. But here we have them trying to shoot us in the back, what they are doing. But am I lining them up? Apparently not. I'm bringing them over to here as well. I thought I'd line them up down here. I didn't even realize this. I didn't even realize. There's still a man healthy as very healthy, supporting my ally against these units are still. And there are some healthy units still on the enemy side as well. Okay, I raised mine on the unit that I brought back. No idea what I was doing with them. Oh boy, this is not something my game does. This is not something in my game likes. But yeah, since they tried to do melee charge, I tried to pull this man back, let them line up here and shoot at them. Because either one they can cross, but then they have to face these units. So am I doing a good job? Yes, I am. I put here 2 units, and they're shooting at these awesome units, and they fall back right away. I'm really just supporting the food everywhere I can. And I think I have a desync. Yeah. Just going down here. Messina, Masani, Masena. Oh, the name mate. Masena is trying to destroy as much force as possible. Here's even my horse artillery could try to shell here. Oh no, here I am. Linking up with them. Here I'm pulling units out of the village. I don't remember why. I don't remember why in this battle is fought like 2 days ago. I really don't remember why I'm retreating the units here. Or is this desync again? It's also an option. It looks like a desync. Oh come on, not again. I have no idea where I'm gonna bring these units to. This. Okay, I have no idea what the fuck is happening there. The fight is slowly but surely dying a bit out. Until it's now doing most of the work. The combat here is, I think, finally started. Nope, still not. Let me take the minimap with me. Yeah, here's some. Oh yeah, I took out some British cav. I think I even completely wiped them out. Nope, here is some 4 units left. But just the minimap, it's easy. I fear some units, and I fear the most units with the artillery battery with it. Even here the coalition's like, yeah, fuck them, and they fall back. So, mostly because probably this unit's marching down here. Still tired. And here you see I'm gonna do another engagement with my hussars trying to go around and charge them in the flank slash back. My ally starts to push up. I am set up down here again. Why? I don't remember. And here I go, trying to strike them in the back. Strike them in the back, deal a fatal blow, and force a retreat, and so my ally can start to push up further. And I'm so tired for some reason. Yeah, that's actually almost everything that's happening. Both sides have ran a lot of units, even though the coalition looks way stronger than us. A lot of units look really fresh. A lot of units look really still pretty fresh. But I think same with my units, they've seen combat, but they're not really depleted. They're not really that much. Yeah, they're just shelling us to pieces with artillery. My antenna is breaking. Already getting shelled as well. Yeah, that explains a lot. Yeah, these units have artillery. This artillery definitely racked up kills. I'm just still all that here you see is my fights, and I gotta say I did a job during this battle, but I could do way better. But I'm starting to be aggressive and keeping fight and dare to keep fighting, so it's not the worst. I have no idea what this unit's gonna do. Even still, fresh units coming out. Not fresh. Units I've seen with combat still coming out like nothing. Here I move up my general in Kiev, trying to support them in the flank around. The fool is gonna line up with my man, and we're gonna try to hold down here. What the fuck, the fool has lost 12 of his guards. Oh my god. I hear in German somebody retreating, but I don't see anyone retreating. Is it then from the house? Because it seems like the fight's begun. Yeah, the fight has begun. Yeah, I'm inside the retreat. Yeah, I remember now we're gonna just line up. I'm just gonna try to make a better angle down here. Here, enemy troops still marching up. Allied troops are just marching up. We're trying to do everything we can. I really enjoyed playing this battle, and now seeing it's like, it's fun. not shooting the shoot in the back. Even though there's no flag of the army above. Normally you have like here the flag of France above, and here you have nothing. Oh boy, I'm really tired. Artillery is still shelling, unbelievable. You're bringing still more and more units while you're still facing off. I don't think we will win this engagement. We're mostly focusing on this unit right here. So yeah, this unit... What? They already break? And this my unit, they're my swords. Who are still trying to face off them. And still breaking the enemy units, even though we're outnumbered. Well, they are outnumbered. Still bringing units. The French are so much stronger. They are slowly but surely chipping away from these units and taking the house. Because the fighting has sort of finally begun. And how long is it? A little less than 6 minutes. 5.5 minutes, more or less. Still. And still, if I can pick up the map, we're still strong and fighting. So how it looks like now is that the coalition is gonna win by LOC, and we and the Imperial side, France by military. Because France has still a strong army. I don't know how much they had, but as I could remember correctly, they didn't have that much men anymore. Oh, real man, just awesome. Just looking here and seeing this man shoot, I like it. Even the coalition tried to hold this house so well. They even send in all the troops that have really nothing to do with this fight. Anyway, I'm slowly but surely chipping away from these units. Even though these are fresh units. I'm gonna get shot from point blank range. That's not something the British want. Then the British decided to attack the infantry, and I just ordered my cavalry to attack them. Fight is done, I pick it, I gonna follow them, try to make sure they don't come back, and while the infantry is marching back to the front lines. Because we are still doing a good job in really fighting and making the enemy pay for everything. Even here they're falling a bit back. Even here they brought all the units in. A combat general and two combat generals. 2 grenadiers? I think 2 grenadier units as well. So they will be able to fight for a long time. Especially if they can boost morale of their own. And you can see the enemies just dropping. Okay, sorry for the cut, I had dinner. But I was saying, like, you can see here that the morale is dropping from the coalition, and Imperial is just not really giving any fuck. Sorry. Here, the coalition tried to attack me, now they even are falling back again. Down here, we got a little skirmish. They're actually shooting at units that are falling back. And just here, look at the deaths that cover these fields. Jeez. In the multiplayer game, you don't see this, but Jesus. Also, a big part of the village covering in death. Jeez. Oh, engagement. Oh my god, yes. They just broke instant. Actually, I would put these units, honestly, don't put them in a building. I would say put them in between here, you know? Let them shoot on them. Got even a small unit. I just started pushing again in the village a bit. And you're just shooting at the units that are falling back. The classic way. 3 kills. And here's my cav arriving. And honestly, just look at his uniforms. They look good. With the field covered with death. Oh, this seems like fresh cannonballs landed here. Now even every unit that he had is now gonna commit to combat. Artillery is being drawn away, is brought away. Here we're now finally able to get near the house without getting shot at, so that's something we're gonna do. Well, everybody's now gonna focus on this because this is the last main unit army they have. They have some small units down here, and in the village some units spread out. You know, like here. This building was also taken, I thought. And also they have some units dotted around through the city, but this is the main force. Here even I'm just sending off momentum fights on here. So this is the last stand. In less than 1.5 minutes left. We're still fighting and this is the end. So if we had like an 18-minute battle instead of 60 minutes, we would be able to win this. We may have smaller armies, or we may have less numbers. We have still fresh armies. My army has only seen combat in this village mostly. And here my character's just still going around and still no fucks given. And bringing units left, right and center. This is what we're fighting for. Even Davu. Is it Davu name? No, it's not. It's Masema. Its sending is even channel in. Will channel be in time? I don't know, but I don't think if these units get to reload at certain moments they will die. Or this cavalry. So we shall even miss them. And that was a general. General's got by just say, oh, is it? Oh no, Gan's not shooting. It was Gan shows so much friendly fire. But also we're getting here point blank range. What the fuck is it? What the fuck are they doing? Point blank range, going into melee. My Kev, now just strike them down. One unit get caught on this unit that can form square. The other unit, my dragoons, need to push forward. What I'm really saying, just spam clicking like to move forward. Okay, I'm spam clicking because otherwise you get stuck. Even though just 2-3 units are getting stuck at it. Just continue. Here I changed my direction, just going for this artillery. Units here still breaking. I'm still going in full ahead. Here, quite a unit standing here, trying to fight off these units. And here you see it. My dragoons breaking this unit of artillery. Next one, they're gonna break this one. He's not General Net, I don't give a shit about. Here, the French infantry is even coming in. This entire flank is broken. Like I say, how long is it? Just 2 seconds. I broke a unit, I don't care. This artillery unit is unable to shoot anymore and will even just die because of cavalry. They broke. What the fuck are they shooting? I know, but the enemies are dropping as well. And the unit broke. Artillery is disabled. 2 units standing here. Everything is done. And you saw just how much units broke here. And that was the end we needed. Just 20 minutes longer and we would have won. So what would I say? I would say a draw. LOC victory goes to coalition. Military victory goes to imperial. So let's say draw and can go home. So I want to give a big thanks to Dada, Master Violent, Santo, Ursit, and Bograd for allowing me to play with them and for joining me. I also want to thank you. Wait, before I continue. Look, my army was actually, I had the biggest army of, almost the biggest army of my team. Dada killed a lot of troops. Dada was just next level. Master was Dafu, and just saw we were fighting in here in the village and around the village, while Dada with Italian corps was just fighting all over the fields. There, also just look, he has 600 men left. Also here, 2,000 units, killed a shit ton, but also lost half of the unit, half of the army. Here, Center Russia lost even more. What would they be? 400 men left in his army at the end. Most of them were in and around the village. I want to see my unit stats. My grenadiers did a lot of damage, apparently, but where is my artillery? Only 24 kills? Damn. I thought it would have done more. And then at the end, infantry the Waldeck, just support unit I think. I just used them as support. This unit did kill a single soul. You can see they just died. I see just a lot of units, my sappers were standing more in the back, more reserve line to boost the morale. I really enjoyed this battle. The end, it was a bit slow paced and not really so exciting, but the battle is fought and did a good job. So I want to thank you at home for watching. If you enjoyed this battle, be sure to hit the thumb up. So join my Discord to become part of the community and join games like this and even better ones. And maybe in one of my Gamelord events. Great, those battle ideas are always crazy, even just a build up. So be sure, if you want to take part in one of the battles, join my Discord. Subscribe to see more and hit the bell notification to stay up to date. I hope I see you next time. Bye bye.